In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 14, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. San Francisco Giants vs. Detroit Tigers. The San Francisco Giants and the Detroit Tigers meet Friday in MLB action from Comerica Park. The Giants are coming off a series versus the Dodgers. San Francisco lost 2 of 3 in that set. As for the Tigers, they played the Blue Jays this week. Detroit lost the first 2 games in that series. Then on Thursday, the Tigers bagged a 2-run win. The Giants come into this game with a 5-7 record overall, and they were defeated again on Saturday. Wilmer Flores had a strong game, finishing with 3 hits and 2 RBIs. The Giants on the season are giving up 5.08 runs per game, which is 21st in the league. On the mound for the Giants is Sean Mania, who sits with a 0-0 record and an earned run average of 4.5. In his last start against the Kansas City Royals, he went 6 innings, giving up 3 hits and 1 run. The pitching is going to need to step up here. The Tigers sit with a 3-9 record overall, but they were able to secure the win on Thursday. The Tigers got good pitching, giving up only 1 run against the Toronto Blue Jays, and they are going to need another strong start in this game. Overall this season, the offense hasn't been great, and even on Thursday they only managed 1 goal. On the mound for the Tigers will be Joey Wentz, who sits with an 0-2 record and an earned run average of 10.29. In his last start against the Red Sox, he went 1.2 innings, giving up 1 hit and 5 runs. The Giants are 5-1 in their last 6 after a loss and 4-9 in their last 13 interleague games. San Francisco is 3-7 in their last 10 interleague road games. Meanwhile, the Tigers are 16-36 in their last 52 Friday games, and the over is 4-1 in their last 6 Friday games. The over is 10-3 in Detroit's last 16 in Game 1 of a series. Mania is coming off a good outing versus Kansas City on April 8th, posting 6 innings with 1 earned, 3 hits and 1 walk. San Francisco had some trouble on the mound in the Dodgers series, giving up 19 combined runs in their 2 losses. The good news is that the Giants have scored 10 combined runs in their last 2 outings, so they're certainly capable of giving Mania some offensive support here. If he can post a quality start, I think San Francisco will be fine in this opener. It's hard to back the Tigers here, even at home, as they haven't been able to put together consistent at-bats, and their pitching has allowed foes to stay in the game and maintain confidence at the plate. The Giants are coming off a rough home stretch, but the rest advantage and change of scenery will bode well for them here. So the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. Despite owning the worst batting average in MLB, the Tigers have gone over the total in 7 of their 11 games thus far. The Giants, meanwhile, have gone over the total in 7 of 12 games. The Giants are averaging over 6 runs per game on the road this season, while the Tigers are allowing exactly 6 runs per game at home. Look for another game to shoot past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Philadelphia Phillies vs. Cincinnati Reds. On Friday, the Philadelphia Phillies visit Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati to play the 2nd game of a 4-game series against the Cincinnati Reds. Philadelphia was defeated by the Miami Marlins 3-2 on Wednesday. The Phillies suffered their 2nd straight loss and 3rd loss in the last 4 games. Philadelphia is 4 half games behind first place Atlanta in the National League East. Cincinnati was defeated by the Atlanta Braves 5-4 on Wednesday, suffering their 3rd consecutive loss and 6th loss in the last 7. Cincinnati trails first place Milwaukee in the National League Central by 3 half games. To say it has been a disappointing start to the season for the Phillies might be an understatement. The offense on Thursday only scored 2 runs, and they didn't score any runs after the 4th inning. The Phillies offense is averaging 4.07 runs per game, which is 24th in the league. On the mound for the Phillies will be Taijuan Walker, who sits with a 0-1 record and an earned run average of 6. In his last start against the Cincinnati Reds, he went 4.2 innings, giving up 3 hits and 2 runs. On the other side of this matchup is the Reds, who sit with a 5-7 record, and they had lost 3 games in a row before winning on Thursday. Will Myers had a strong game, finishing with 2 hits and 2 RBIs. On the mound for the Reds will be Connor Overton, who sits with a 0-0 record and an earned run average of 10.13. In his last start against the Phillies, he went 4 innings, giving up 6 hits and 4 runs. Jason Vosler has had a strong season, hitting 3 home runs and driving in 9 RBIs. Philadelphia is 1-8 in their last 9 road games and 3-7 in their last 10 games following a loss, while the under is 9-2 in their last 11 games against the National League Central. Cincinnati is 11-27 in their last 38 games overall and 3-9 in their last 12 games following a win, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 games against the National League East. Philadelphia Phillies starter Taijuan Walker was on the mound last Sunday when the Phillies lost to Cincinnati 6-4, and the right-hander allowed 2 runs on 3 hits across just 4 2/3 innings while struggling with control by issuing 5 walks. Cincinnati starting pitcher Connor Overton was on the mound when the Reds defeated Philadelphia 6-4 last Sunday and allowed 4 runs on 6 hits in 4 innings, but was given run support against Phillies starter Walker. Philadelphia has lost 11 of its last 15 overall, and the Phillies have lost 7 of the last 8 played on the road. Cincinnati has won 21 of its last 29 played at home against Philadelphia. Philadelphia has struggled to score runs, with just 51 through the first 12 games for an average of 4.25 runs per game, while its team earned run average is 5.28. So the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. While you have 2 struggling bullpens and 2 starters that have not been impressive early on, neither of these teams has particularly dynamic offenses. The teams scored less than 10 runs in 2 of the 3 games last weekend and scored 10 in the other. Cincinnati is coming off a 3-game set where 9 runs were scored in 2 of the games and 13 in the other. Philadelphia has seen the total go under 10 in 7 of their last 10 games. This contest is going to get very close to 10, but fall just short. I expect a 5-4 final score. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Miami Marlins. The Arizona Diamondbacks head to Miami to play the Marlins in the first game of a 3-game series on Friday. Arizona is coming off a series win over the Milwaukee Brewers, while Miami won the final 2 games to take the series against the Philadelphia Phillies. The Diamondbacks are 48-103 in their last 151 road games and 5-1 in their last 6 overall. The Marlins are 17-35 in their last 52 home games and 16-37 in their last 53 Friday games. The over is 4-1 in Diamondbacks' last 6 Friday games. The under is 3-2 in Marlins' last 6 home games. The Diamondbacks are 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. The Diamondbacks have won 5 of their last 6 games and 3 of their last 5 road games. They've been on a roll offensively in recent games, scoring 22 runs in their last 4 games. Expect them to continue playing well in this game because they have been great against left-handers, and they're going up against Rogers, who has struggled on the mound through 2 starts, giving up 7 runs in his first 2 starts. He gave up 5 runs the last time he faced the Diamondbacks. The Marlins also have a bullpen that has been one of the worst in the league so far, so expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Diamondbacks in this game. The Marlins split their last 6 games, but they've lost 4 of their last 7 home games. They have struggled offensively at home, scoring only 7 runs in their last 3 games. Their offensive struggles will continue in this game because they haven't had a lot of success against Bumgarner, who gave up 7 runs in his first 2 starts, which isn't bad considering he was facing the Dodgers in both games. He gave up 4 runs in his last 4 starts against Miami and will keep their offense in check. I'm not running to the window to back Madison Bumgarner, but the Diamondbacks are playing the better baseball, and we're getting plus money. Trevor Rogers hasn't been able to follow up a strong rookie season, and the Marlins can't score runs. The value is with the Diamondbacks and the plus money, so the Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. The Diamondbacks are averaging 4.69 runs per game and 3.17 runs per game on the road. They average 5.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Marlins. With Miami giving up 4.29 runs per game at home, the Diamondbacks will hit their average in this game. The Marlins are averaging 3.15 runs per game and 2.14 runs per game at home. They average 5.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Diamondbacks. The Marlins' offense has been a problem all season, and they are going to really struggle in this game. Bumgarner is going to have his best start of the season. Even though the Diamondbacks are giving up 5.17 runs per game on the road, the Marlins won't score enough runs to push the score past the total. Rogers is also going to bounce back here, and that will lead to the game's score staying below the total. This game is going to be lower scoring. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.